Most of us know the story of Jesus, the virgin birth, the miracles, the crucifixion, the resurrection. But what if this story was not new? What if it echoed a pattern far older than Christianity? Long before the New Testament was penned, ancient civilizations were already worshipping god-men born of virgins, performing miracles, dying for humanity, and rising again. Osiris in Egypt, Dionysus in Greece, Mithras in Persia, Horus, Tammuz, Attis, Adonis, the list goes on. These were not just legends, they were spiritual blueprints, archetypes representing the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And they were not taken as literal history. They were symbolic, mystical, transformative. Initiates in these ancient mystery religions did not just believe in these stories, they lived them. Through ritual, fasting, symbolic meals, and initiation rites, they sought inner rebirth by following the path of the dying and rising God. Here is where it gets cosmic. Ancient people did not just look to gods, they looked to the stars. The sun, the ultimate giver of life, became the centerpiece of mythology. Every year, it died during the winter solstice, remaining still for 3 days, then resurrected on December 25th as it began to rise again. Sound familiar? Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, rises on December 24th, aligned with Orion's belt, also known as the Three Kings, pointing to the place of the sun's rebirth. And the virgin birth? That is Virgo, the maiden, rising with the sun at this time of year. The 12 disciples? 12 zodiac signs. The Eucharist? Echoes of ancient sacred meals. Baptism? A rite practiced for centuries before Jesus, in the initiations of Mithras and Isis. So what does this mean? Was Jesus just another myth? A solar allegory? Maybe, maybe not. In Alexandria, a melting pot of Greek philosophy, Egyptian mysticism, and Jewish tradition, a new form of Judaism emerged. Jewish thinkers began blending their scriptures with Platonic ideas. Allegory replaced literalism. Here, early seeds of Christianity were planted, not in isolation, but in dialogue with the mystery schools. A sect called the Therapeutae practiced a mystical, ascetic form of Judaism that looked suspiciously like the mystery religions. Meanwhile, the Essenes, known from the Dead Sea Scrolls, preached purification, apocalyptic prophecy, and spiritual rebirth, core themes of early Christianity. This is not about discrediting Jesus. It is about recognizing the timeless language of myth. Perhaps Jesus was a historical figure who embodied an ancient archetype, a living reflection of cosmic truths long known to humanity. As Hermes Trismegistus said, "As above, so below. As within, so without." Maybe the story of Christ is not about whether it really happened, but whether it happens within us. The death of the ego, the resurrection of the soul, a path we are all invited to walk.